Okay, we're back. What we have here are a few contracts. We have 5 active ones. We can have 7. Now, this won't be this hard. We can take this one. This will give me the 3 science points that we need and some money. Think. And then what we can do is rescue a bunch of people. Where do you want to go? Suborbital spaceflight and Kerbin. Orbital. Suborbital. I don't have big enough vessels yet to do these. And this will just be a bunch of money. Oh boy, I'd have to get on these immediately though. He's worth a lot for some reason. Says it's trivial, and yet you lose a lot of money for failing. I mean a lot of money. I'm going to leave him up there for the moment. We're going to make a new vessel. And it's actually going to be the same vessel we've been using, load. And we're going to modify it a little bit. Instead of having that on there with that and that, take this off. I'm going to put the inline cockpit on it. With that. Do this. And this. And we can get into the tourist industry and start rescuing Kerbins. Because we need money. And we also need that one thing of science. So, we're going to assign a crew. We don't need you. Pilot! You go up there, so you're defaulted. Command pod. Oh boy. This'll be easy to fly. How much money does this kind of thing cost to launch? I want to know. 37,000, that's alright. And this won't be the flyby. I'm going to call it the orbiter. Because we'll be needing probably some of this fuel. Do a bunch of orbital mechanics stuff. Can I actually take one of these tanks out? Like that? It's less fuel there, but fuel wasn't really the big problem for this one, so I think I'll do that. It makes it lighter. I lose a little bit of delta V. Saves me a little bit of money. I'm hoping to use just this engine here for much of the orbiting. We'll find out if this was a good idea or a bad idea. Get that onto the launch pad. Okay. I'm going to go to the Space Center, leaving that on the launch pad. And we're going to go to here. And we're going to rescue this guy because he's the most valuable. Also, well, he's disgruntled, pulling another all-nighter, blah, 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 blah. And he just gets himself into space. I don't know if this guy's a scientist or a pilot or whatever. But saving him will make money. And we'll be able to do the rescue him and get science data from around Kerbin. Now, let me see. Where is he hiding out at? That's the manned bun flyby. He's over there. We're over here. He's a shipwreck? Huh. Does that mean there's a bunch of parts that are going to be floating up there now? Let's have him come around closer. What is he at? He's at 86,000 feet. Okay. 86,000 meters, I should say. Probably be a little bit ahead of him. little bit closer. Okay, good enough, good enough, good enough. Right there, right there. Back. I should have started a timer. Let's just start it there. To you, fly. Alrighty, full throttle. SAS. Go. Oh, your very first mission and your job is to rescue someone. Yep. This can go only swimmingly. Launch those suckers off. Reduce this throttle so it doesn't wobbly so much. Okay. Oh my god, look, he's already scared. He's already scared. Oh, now he's smiling. After parts explode. Fireworks any moment now. There it goes. Fireworks. Oof. All of our launches are now accompanied by fireworks. Oh, he's gonna be ahead of us. Ah, damn it. Faster! Have to get into a lower orbit. Better now that I took some of that fuel out. It's convenient. We're going to turn this thing over. Keep turning you over. Why are you so hard to turn over? Come on, turn over. I want you to do a full horizontal burn. And... whee, it's wobbly. Full throttle. Here. Oof. Do that. That is a perfectly fine altitude. We're going to have to be slower than him anyway. Warp to there. Yeah, he ended up way ahead of us. Crap. Oh boy, is he way ahead of us or what? Full throttle. Keep that 1 second out, please. Or keep on top of it. One or the other. One or the other. Come on, come on. Our delta V that is left in this stage is a bit low. Doing that means this sucker doesn't get into orbit with this stage. Of course, I also added this extra command module. Now we're down to using that guy. Getting up. There. Okay. Now, rendezvous. I could do is set that as target. Over here, 332 kilometers away. That's freaking terrible. Add maneuver. If I do stuff, how close can I get this? Now it'd be easier to actually get into a higher orbit to slow down. We just do that a few times. Push up the AP a little bit. Now it makes me wonder, is this guy in an actual ship? Or what? What's his status? I don't want to select him and like go to his plane, because that means he'll be immediately consuming food and life support, which is not particular. Oh no. Oh, land upon flyby, you get 308 days, 315 days for you. So he's not consuming anything right now, which is a way we kind of need to keep it. So let's warp to the node. Why is this named wrong still? Going out and having him fly around in front of us is a bit better. It'll be easier, to be honest. I said warp to the node. You didn't warp all the way to the node. Did not warp all the way to the node. No. The node. So we'll warp the rest of the way to the said node. And we're at it. Z. Got my finger on X. Got my finger on X. Good enough. Okay, so there are the two intercept points. And then what we're going to do is going to add a maneuver here, and we're going to circularize this orbit. Unless... yeah, we're not going to be particularly close. We're going to circularize this orbit a little bit. Okay. Warp to there. We're going to have this guy catch up. Which, yeah, isn't particularly great. But it will do. Why did you not stop? You went beyond it. Ugh. Kerbin went beyond it. And now we just, wait for a while. We come down to here, hit the M key. You might as well do a crew report. Now, to recover science from around with these missions, you don't have to actually get science out of the reports themselves. If you do, great. If you don't, not required, you still get paid. So really, having a space station or a satellite in orbit with just something to randomly collect science data once in a while is actually a very good idea. Because it saves you the trouble of having to come up every time. You just swap out to the satellite, and poof. It's done. Over and over and over again, as many times as I require it. It's a wonderful way to make money. Some man-to-man flybys there. This could take a little while. Because he's moving at 2,200, I'm moving at 2,100. Yeah, I'm going significantly slower. But this is still going to be a little while. So what could we do in the meantime? There isn't that much. Let's just warp faster. Because we've got lots of food. Lots and lots of food. And then we have to send up a tugboat to latch onto the manned ship and just slow it down to drag it into the atmosphere. And once we get it skimming into the atmosphere, we can use the atmospheric drag to bring it in. I can recover the other ship without too much effort. It'll still be a bit complex. It'll be a bit of a complex maneuver. It's not going to be a stroke of genius maneuver, that's for sure. I'm hoping he's in an actual ship. With a little bit of a food supply. So if I screw this up, he's not going to immediately die. We'll still make profit thanks to the fact I'm using 2 contracts. Let's see, can I get... Let's just add a maneuver here. Bring it down. Where are we now? We got 2 intercept points. 87,000 and 700. That is the closest one right there. If we move this around, where do we get any closer? 500. No, we're not getting closer. Oh, I see. And around that area there, bring this around. What's the distance? We're getting there. I gotta do another orbit to at least about there. Because at this point, oh yeah, right there, we're 29 kilometers away from each other. We need to be closer. But we're almost there. Just one more orbit. Pull that there. We adjust you some more. And right there, we're 1.4 kilometers away. Can we get that closer? 1.6. 4.5. 2.5. 1.4. That is as close as we're getting. And so what we need to do is warp to about here. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I can just escape to cancel that warp. And this will only take a very short burn. This will get us very close. Escape. We'll adjust our position now. Speed up. Whoa. Okay, this kind of needs to be done exactly. In this episode, we will definitely be intercepting him. And getting to a position where we're in about the same orbit. And then we'll be bringing him in. X key, remember the X key. Not the Z key, the X key. Okay, we are good. We will be within 1.4. Actually, this will be a good time to cut the episode. Meeting this guy at 1.4 kilometers is really quite good. And then we can use these little things there. Rendezvous. And I should be able to switch what mode? Target. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, don't forget to catch us next time on Catching a Kerbin. See ya. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.